Hello everyone, I'm Nuno Vitorino, the Research and Development Director for innuos, and I'm here at the High End Munich presenting our new series of products, the Zen NG and the Zenith NG. These are the result of almost 3 years of development we've been doing, so they have a completely new platform inside. The first development that this showcases is our Precise Audio mainboard. The Precise Audio mainboard not only has been customized to remove components that we don't need like we did on the previous series, we now have choice in terms of what capacitors were used, what regulators were used in the board to further optimize for audio. Additionally, we are now able to control a lot more features around the board, voltages, frequencies on how they operate to customize it to our needs. So we've been tuning it for the past year or so to get the best results we could get out of a board, and also to make sure that we lower the overall latency of the system. This matches very well with a new NGAN power supply that we've designed and developed internally. So this is a gallium nitride power supply that we use to power the main board. And again, it's much faster and provides a lower impedance to the power supply. To match these parts and to complete the theme around lower latency, we've now launched with this Sense 3 operating system. This is a real-time operating system now, where we can, the whole operating system works in real time, but particularly we can assign specific audio processes to specific cores so that the latency is as low as we can. All of these factors combined with the existing technology we already introduced with the statement like the ARC6 with active rectification, with chokes and the capacitor banks, managed to put a new platform together that brings quite a few differences in terms of sound. Particularly, the lower latency gives it more space. It will be more immediate, it will be more punchy. So that's something that we're bringing with this new platform and that we will further expand into new products. Also, we will have more flexibility with our products. So you can now have a choice of whether the system will have storage or not. So you can use it as a streamer only if you like, or if you want to use it as a server, you can put up to 16 terabytes of storage inside, all with M2 PCIe, which is very fast. For that PCIe, it loads much faster into RAM, and that further allows to lower latency when playing back. So one module is going to be placed inside and comes from factory, and the other one, we can actually now go here, and we'll have this piece that can be externally maintained. So we can start with or without any storage and add at any time. Furthermore, we will have our digital module outputs. So we can provide either without any modules if you want to use it just as a server, or we have the USB output, we have an AES, coaxial and optical output, and we have our I2S output as well, and we're working on more outputs like a dual AES one. So we have two models. So we have the Zen NG and the Zenith NG. The Zen NG has a simpler power supply based on our Recap 2 power supply system that we've already used on the Pulse series. It uses the new NGAN and the new Precise Audio. Additionally, it has a processor with 4 real cores and 4 virtual cores, whereas the Zenith will use our ARC6 power supply, a 300 VA audio transformer, so a much better power supply, which makes a difference. It will use an 8 processor core, so that's going to be based on an i7 core to allow further cores for audio processes. And it also uses the SLC Lite SSD in order for the operating system. And that's a much lower noise SSD. That's the lowest noise SSD we've found so far to be able to operate, and that makes an audible difference in terms of sound.
Can you show the system we have in here?
Absolutely, follow me. So this is our brand new room. So it's a nice spacious room with a very nice high-end system. So if you come closer, we have the Zenith NG playing at the moment. So this is the new Zenith NG in black. That's connected to our PhoenixNet audiophile switch. And we have a very nice system here comprised of a Nagra HD DAC. We have the Gryphon Commander preamplifier, Gryphon Apex power amplifier. These are a new pair of speakers from Chroma Atelier, just debuting here at the show. This is all cabled using transparent cable all throughout. And powering the system, we have 2x StromTank S2500 running on batteries for all the systems except for the power amp. And we're here demonstrating the differences in sound that we have between the Zenith Mark III, the Zenith NG, and the Statement, so that everyone can have an idea of what's new.
Nel tempo in cui si apre un tulipano, foglia di amore vola lontano. Nel tempo in cui si apre un tulipano. Era all'inizio un piccolo cuore che linfa e destino premeva a fiorire. Spalancò i petali e fu bocca e cratere. Fuggirono parole, baci ed ore. Spalancò i petali e fu bocca e cratere. Fuggirono parole, baci ed ore.